Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scorbo here. Speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday, March 30th, or Wednesday, March 31st, if you're in Australia and New Zealand. The moon is in Scorpio today. It actually moved into Scorpio at 1:35 a.m. here on the East Coast. So, for all intents and purposes, the moon is in Scorpio. And the moon is pretty active today. It makes some rather challenging aspects, although perhaps subtly challenging as opposed to like in-your-face challenging. Those in-your-face challenging aspects don't happen till the afternoon. And that's when the moon in Scorpio makes its opposition to Uranus, which it does every month. Uranus, of course, is in Taurus. Sort of destabilizing one of the most stable signs, or the most stable sign in the zodiac. And so that Uranus in Taurus really feels like the earth moving under your feet. And the sky, what is that? I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down. That. Scorpio. I mean, Uranus in Taurus. We also have an irritating inconjunct between the sun and Scorpio, and the moon in Scorpio. The sun, of course, is in Aries, which is a Mars-ruled sign. Actually, Scorpio, before Pluto was discovered, and Pluto became the co-ruler of Scorpio, the ruler of Scorpio is Mars. So Scorpio actually has co-rulers, Mars and Pluto. And so while both Aries, the sun sign, and the moon sign, Scorpio, are both Mars-ruled, they are in conjunct to each other. And the energy of that is Aries is life and Scorpio is death. And so this in conjunct requires us to die to something, to let go of something, so that we can actually move forward and continue to move forward. So it can be a challenging aspect, especially with that moon in Scorpio, because the moon is our emotional security, and Scorpio likes security, usually in the form of relationship to a person perhaps, or a relationship to a thing, such as money, or, whatever else Scorpio sees as valuable and in need of. So you will have to make some adjustments today to the things that you love, and be willing to let go of a few things. Let's see, what else do we have here? Later tonight we have a square between the moon in Scorpio and Saturn in Aquarius. This is a last quarter crisis in consciousness moon, questioning authority, or perhaps you get your authority questioned. Do you really know what you're doing? That kind of thing. That could happen. And hold on a second. Oh, wow, that's weird. Okay, so I'm finding all these things in the yard that are like I haven't seen for years, and they're just popping up. It's weird. I mean, it's nothing amazing. It's just this thing here. That's something you put in the ground for the dogs, right? To have the dog on a lead. And I haven't seen that in 10 years, and all of a sudden it's right there. So I have no idea what's going on in my yard. Maybe the fairies are saying, clean this place up, lady. We don't need this anymore. Oh, funny. All right. So let's see what else. Yes, today Venus makes a sextile to Saturn. Of course, Venus is in Pisces. Is it? Nope. Venus is in Aries. It just moved into Aries. Sorry about that. I like Venus in Pisces, so that's why I was sort of stuck on it. But Venus is in Aries. Of course, Saturn is in Aquarius. And this is a 60-degree Gemini side sextile And so it is about opening up the lines of communication. Of course, Saturn is about structuring things. Venus is about what you love, an opportunity to structure your life in such a way that you can bring the opportunity to make your life what you value and what you love. Do what you love and love what you do, and you don't work a day in your life. So a little bit of that medicine today. Deciding to do things, not waiting for permission. Being your own boss in those situations. When you can be. Some people can't be their own boss all the time. So this is a new bird bath that I picked up the other day. I haven't seen a bird in it yet, but it's awful pretty. But the water is frozen. It is 30 degrees this morning. See? 30 degrees. Cold. It's cold this morning. It was beautiful yesterday. It was windy, but it wasn't cold. Today it's cold, but not windy. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? Spring in New England. All right, let's see. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I think that's it. It's enough to talk about today. Of course, the Scorpio moon always brings a level of intensity to the day. And of course, the sun in Aries, we know, brings an intensity of a different sort, but yet an intensity. And then as Mars being ruler and co-ruler, Aries and Scorpio, what Mars is doing is pretty important. Mars isn't really doing anything specific except coming off that conjunction to the North Node. And really this month, Mars only had two major, was it Mars? Yeah, Mars only had two major aspects. One was a trine to Saturn. I believe that happened on the 17th, but I could be, it was a Sunday, so whatever that Sunday was in that week. I believe it was a Sunday. And the conjunction to the North Node. So the structure of how we're going to move forward and then moving forward. So we are moving forward. Things are moving forward. It may feel a little bit slow, but we have to get our stamina back. We've sort of been a little bit like stuck, I guess, a whole year and and a winter, and having to bear witness to a lot of things that were very difficult. And so, we sort of come out of the gate a little tentatively, sort of testing whether our feet can hold us up and our legs can move us forward. So there's this push-pull between wanting to do it and having to respect the fact that, you may have been a marathoner, but you haven't run for a year. So you have to work up to it. So be gentle with yourself. Make sure you're taking care of your physical body. That is very, very important, especially because it's still pretty dangerous to be out there unmasked and having your immune system sort of, you have to build it up. You have to build it up, and you have to do things that are going to make you healthier as we move through this new world that we find ourselves in. All right, guys, much love. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow.